It's a supreme win for Hindu Aastha. The apex court today refused to stay an Allahabad High Court order which allowed a survey of the Shahi Eidgah complex adjacent to the Krishna Janmabhoomi Temple in Mathura. The Masjid committee had challenged the High Court order in the Supreme Court. Now, the Allahabad High Court yesterday had allowed the primary survey by a court-monitored three-member team of advocate commissioners. The modalities of the survey and appointment of commissioners will take place on the 13th of December. Remember, the petition was filed by the deity Bhagwan Shri Krishna and others, claiming that Lord Krishna's birthplace lies beneath the mosque. They claim that there are many signs which established that the mosque was a Hindu temple. Now, while the Hindu side has welcomed this order, the Muslim side says that a survey can't prove anything.
So the Shahi Eidgah Masjid had challenged this order before the Honorable Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has refused. On December 18th, the Allahabad High Court will fix the modalities as to who all is going to be in the survey, what will be the timing of the survey, and what will be the members who will be going in the survey commission. All these things will be decided by the Allahabad High Court on 18th of December.
ये बात साबित हो गई कि जहां आज मंदिर बन रहा है ये राम जन्म स्थान नहीं है, ये बाबरी मस्जिद है। किसी मंदिर को तोड़ करके यहाँ मस्जिद नहीं बनाएगी। हमारे दिल में तो है, सर्वे से क्या होता है? सर्वे तो बाबरी मस्जिद का भी हो चुका है। सर्वे ही ने तो ये बताया था कि ये मस्जिद है, ये मंदिर तोड़ करके मस्जिद नहीं बनाई गई है। हम इस फैसले को सही नहीं समझते, यानी कानून की बुनियाद पर सही नहीं है। इसलिए कि कानून जब ये कह दिया कोर्ट ने कि मस्जिद अपनी जगह बनी हुई है, तो फिर मस्जिद को मंदिर को देने का ये कोई फैसला सही नहीं हो सकता।
And even while the survey is yet to happen, certain opposition leaders are already fear-mongering and giving it a political spin.
नहीं, ये ऐतिहासिक फैसला है, हम इस फैसले से सहमत नहीं। दो बड़ी आबादियों के बीच में टेंशन पैदा करने की कोशिश की जा रही है, दरारें पैदा करने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
Now Ram Janmabhoomi is nearing completion. They lost that agenda. Now they want to create more and more agenda. Other Sangh Parivar outfits will take up this issue and they will create problems. This is what is going to happen.
मैं तो सीधे मानता हूं कि इस देश की संसद ने एक एक्ट पास किया था 91 में, प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट। पता नहीं जुडिशरी क्या कर रही है, उस एक्ट का कोई मतलब रह गया क्या?
कि कभी बाबरी मस्जिद है तो कभी बनारस की ज्ञानवापी है तो मथुरा की मस्जिद है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार में क्या कोई दूसरा काम बाकी नहीं रह गया है? जबकि पार्लियामेंट ये कानून बना चुका है कि 1947 के अंदर जो मस्जिद है वो मस्जिद रहेगी, जो मंदिर है वो मंदिर रहेगा।
The Sangh and the BJP, however, have countered this perspective, and in fact they've said that why fear the pursuit for truth.
भारत के लोग सत्य के अन्वेषण में सतत सक्रिय रहते हैं और न्यायप्रियता के लिए भी विश्व भर में जाने जाते हैं। ऐसे में जब कोई न्यायालय किसी स्थान के सर्वेक्षण की रिपोर्ट देता है, सर्वेक्षण के बारे में ऑर्डर देता है, तो किसी को दिक्कत क्या हो सकती है? सर्वेक्षण से आखिरकार तथ्य ही तो सामने आएगा।
देखो, सच को कोई झुटला नहीं सकता और सच सामने आता ही है। जब सच सामने आया तो उसको कैसे झुटला सकता है? सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी कैसे झुटला सकता है? सभी जानते हैं वहाँ के ऊपर भगवान कृष्ण के जन्म स्थल के ऊपर भव्य मंदिर बना था और उसको ध्वस्त करके मस्जिद बनाई गई। और एक यही नहीं, देश भर में इससे बीसियों हजार से भी अधिक मंदिर तोड़कर मस्जिद बनाई गई हैं। तो मुझे तो लगता है कि बहुत स्पष्ट है कि यदि मेरे घर पर आज कोई कब्जा कर लेता है तो और बलात् और मैं उसका अधिक ताकत के कारण से कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ, तो आने वाली पीढ़ियों से कहकर जाऊंगा कि जब भी तुमको मौका मिले इसको छुड़ाना, तो वही स्थिति आज है अब।
And the Hindu side has argued that several Hindu religious symbols and engravings are visible, including a lotus-shaped pillar, which is the characteristic of Hindu temples, as well as an image of Sheshnag, one of the Hindu deities inside the mosque premises. Muslim side had opposed these contentions, citing Places of Worship Act. Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us with us is Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, BJP spokesperson. With us also is Ratan Sharda, author. Advocate Shahid Ali is president of the United Muslim Front, joining us. With us also is Advocate Ahmed Ayaz, political analysts. Let me start first and foremost with Shahid Ali. Shahid Ali, the courts have given their order. They have cleared all decks for the survey. At least at the moment, they are not intervening. There's no stay that they have ordered, and it's very clear. And many say that even the precedent, if you look at what happened in Gyanvapi, where the court had cleared, even the apex court had said that there's no problem with actually conducting a survey on ground.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. In fact, the complete order of Honorable High Court of Allahabad was not placed before Honorable Supreme Court, and the petition was made in haste. So Honorable Supreme Court has rightly declined. As and when the petition in complete in all forms, along with the order, complete order, is placed before the Honorable Supreme Court, and we expect that the Honorable Supreme Court will rehear the matter. Now, the second aspect that the order passed in Gyanvapi has to be followed in this. You may say so, but the facts and circumstances are absolutely different. In Gyanvapi, the circumstances were different, the facts were different. Here, the facts are different. Here, not only there is the Place of Worship Act, but also a settlement took place in 1968. So, there are many things together which altogether makes the different case, absolutely. So, as and when and whatever would be the order of Honorable Supreme Court, we have already complied with, whether we like the order or not. But and again, we undertake that we will comply, whether we like or not, with all humility.
But then why oppose the survey? That's the question that many are asking. Why oppose the survey in the first place?
That is our statutory right. That is our statutory right. That's why we are saying that is our statutory right. No one can take away our statutory right. We are empowered to approach Honorable Supreme Court. This is
no one's taking away your right.
So
no question about it. No question about anybody taking away your right.
What is the hitch? Why the other people are afraid of? Why the other people are afraid of approaching the legal forum legally, as per law, as per the procedure?
Who's afraid of approaching the legal forums? Who are you hinting at? Who is afraid of approaching legal forums?
We have been approaching the legal forum.
So that's fine. That's fine. The only question is why oppose a survey which can bring out the truth of the matter is what the VHP and the BJP have been saying. But let me bring in some of the other panelists as well. Dr. Kaushan Kaj Mishra would like to respond to Advocate Shahid Ali, whose question is
the same survey.
Mr. Shahid Ali, you have spoken, sir. Let others also come in, please. Dr. Kaushan Kaj Mishra, your response to Advocate Shahid Ali, who says that why are people afraid if there is legal recourse being taken? Please respond to him.
I don't think that anybody is afraid. It is a legal right. Anybody can approach to the court, and they have approaches. He is saying we are afraid, but actually the opposite side means the Masjid committee is creating so many problems in taking forward the case, and it is not the first time. Since 1832 till date, at least 20 attempts or legal attempts has been done to solve this problem. It is unsolved problem. It's better that we should go to in the roots and find out what is the truth. And if the Supreme Court is monitoring and Supreme Court is saying, so in my opinion, everybody should wait and watch and go forward as per the Supreme Court's guidelines. I don't see any problem. But finding out and investigating the fact is a constitutional right of any citizen of the India, and under Article 32, anybody can approach to the Supreme Court or High Court, and they are doing so. I don't have any problem. Bharatiya Janata Party has no problem with the legal approach. Any constitutional right exercised by any citizen, whether for or against, it doesn't matter, but it's best that this problem is pending for so many years. For last 400, it's better that this current government, along with the judicial scrutiny of the Supreme Court, in my opinion, it is the best way to investigate it properly, whether scientific or unscientific or whatever the supervised by the Supreme Court. Best way to investigate the fact, and the true judgment should come out to the current citizen. I don't see any problem.
Right.
And we have no problem with approaching anybody to Supreme Court.
If Shahid Ali, the High Court has also said that the plaintiff are demanding that it is the need of the hour that the correct position of the property must be brought on record, then of course you have the BJP and the RSS asking that what is the harm in ascertaining the religious character of the place in question through a court-appointed surveyor.
That's why I said there is a hierarchy of judiciary in our country. If one court passes an order, then the other party may approach the superior court saying that, see, the order has not passed rightly or the order is not correct. So the opportunity is available with the Muslim party, as you are referring to Muslim, that's why I am saying. But we all are citizens of India. So whosoever is contesting for the mosque, they have the right to approach the Honorable Supreme Court selling that order. So they have been doing so. Now I am coming to that why Bharatiya Janata Party, they are representing Bharatiya Janata Party, they are trying to come into the fray. The Bharatiya Janata Party and the RSS chief stand is very, very clear that this is this civil dispute pending in the court. They are not coming into this list in between the parties. The RSS chief has made very, very clear when the Babri Masjid verdict had come that they will not pursue any other masjid or mandir's petition or matters pertaining to any religious matters. So the India should go ahead. Now acrimony should not come in between.
Okay.
Bahut ho chuka, done is done.
Okay, let Ratan Sharda come in on that. Ratan Sharda, if the RSS chief had promised that there would only be, as far as Ayodhya is concerned, a temple being constructed there, why is it that such matters are being pursued by the BJP, by the RSS is Shahid Ali's question. Please respond to it.
See, first of all, the cases being pursued now are not during the BJP rule. They are there since 1968, they are there since 91, 92. So BJP, RSS has nothing to do with those cases. Those cases were pursued by many good Hindus, and nor is RSS any issue or will stop anybody who wants to follow rules or law and try to take back the property which belongs to them, because a temple, once a temple, always a temple. Secondly, when people say where is the need for the scientific investigation, right? Because Islamic historians and even their own mosque with proclaim very proudly that this has been created by destroying so many Jain temples. This has been created by destroying so many temples. When they clearly say this, their history says it. So this going for the scientific investigation is only to fulfill the people who believe that secularism survives only if you keep on harping on the same topic. And more importantly, why the High Court or courts are being bullied by these seculars? Courts are good when they say that we will not hear Kashmir Hindus' plea. They are good when they interfere in Sabrimala. They are good when some court says that conspiracy to kill Hindu leaders is not a terror act. They are okay when the Muslim side jumps the procedure from district court directly goes to Supreme Court, doesn't go to High Court. When the Supreme Court says go back to the High Court, they say want to go to civil court. So all this happens as per their own convenience. And when you talk about Ram Mandir, do you remember what is the use of blocking when everything is known? Why do Maulanas want to create disharmony by insisting on something which is not theirs, which is being created by Mughals? We are here who are both from the same country, same culture, same history.
Right.
Why should we fight? So please give up some temples which are clearly have been the demand of RSS, BHP, entire Hindu Samaj for years together, decades together.
Okay.
So creating bitterness. Lastly, they say सब कुछ खोद लो. सर खोजने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपके मॉस्क के ऊपर आपके कबूतल मॉस्क जो है आपकी सब पे लिखा है कि इतने मंदिर तोड़ के बना, ये तोड़ के बना, यहाँ गणेश जी नीचे दबे हुए हैं, यहाँ पर शिव जी दबे हुए हैं. Everything is written there. So there is no need to say that खोदना पड़ेगा. It is already there.
Okay. Ratan Sharda, just hold on to your thoughts. We're going to a very quick break. We're coming back to this discussion in just a few minutes. Stay tuned with us. Let me take this across to Advocate Ahmed Ayaz. Ahmed Ayaz, you heard what was stated by Ratan Sharda over there. He was saying that given the kind of evidence and claims that have been made by several scholars in the past, this is a very legitimate claim as far as these instances are concerned because they were originally temples. That is the argument coming from Mr. Sharda. Your response to him, Ahmed Ayaz.
What are we talking rather what Mr. Sharda was talking about, this is all technicalities and the legal aspect of the whole issue. But the point is we must realize that religious issues are always, considered to be very sensitive and inconsiderable. Considering all this, then Religious Places Act was passed long back, holding the position of religious places as it existed in 1947. So, considering this also that this will come in the ways of the development of the country. So, as such an end was put to all these issues. Why are these issues coming out frequently? Sometime back there was one issue on the similar line, and before that there was Babri Mosque, and now there is the Eidgah land issue. What is the end of it? Everything is okay, whether you are right or you are. See, this is going to open a Pandora box.
Okay.
Today you are talking that during Mughal they have dismantled something.
Okay. Ratan Sharda, your response to him, he says that this is in direct conflict with the Place of Worship Act and this is going to disrupt our society. This is going to come in the way of our development, repeatedly raking up all of these disputes. We got your point, Dr. Ahmed Ayaz. Let me take this question across to Ratan Sharda.
I'll respond very shortly. I'll respond in a very brief manner. First of all, RSS raised this issue way back in 1959, asking for all the 3 places of worship to be liberated. 1959, remember. Secondly, this civilization wounded by 1,000 years of continuous attack by invaders, colonization of the people, destruction of their civilization, their knowledge system and pillage, have a right, which if you think 1,000 years of history cannot have a dispute for 70 or 100 years, I'm sorry. People have a right to redressal. World over, people are seeking apologies for something that USA did or white state and colored people. Next, last point. Last point.
Let him make his point. You can respond to him.
Last point.
Yeah.
The Place of Worship Act. Just last point.
He's responding to your Place of Worship Act question, sir. Let him respond to your question. Advocate Ahmed Ayaz, he's responding to your question on Places of Worship Act. Let him complete. You can respond.
Place of Worship Act says, do not touch anything which is as is where is in 1947. Krishna Janmabhoomi was as is where is till 1968. In 1968, some Farji company comes in, trust comes in and makes a agreement with the local Maulavi council, then they have the right of the property.
Okay.
मेरा फ्लैट कोई और बेच देगा.
Ahmed Ayaz, this is the status quo was changed in 68 and therefore it's not beyond any kind of legal hurdle.
Passed in 1991, holding the religious places as is access in 1944.
It was for 1940 the deadline. अरे आपको पता नहीं है यार, आप झूठ बोल रहे हो.
Okay, gentlemen, completely out of time on this debate. We haven't heard the last word yet. All eyes on Monday will be on the Allahabad High Court and what they order in terms of the specifics as far as that survey is concerned. More on this debate at 10 o'clock this evening on the News Hour agenda. Do join us then. Thanks so much for joining us on The Nation Wants to Know.